the Philippine National Anthem, to be followed by the Bangsamoro hymn and the interfaith prayer.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, etos ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Upang hinirang, kuya ka ng mag-ibig, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingin, sa nagatak tutok sa simay, di magtitinig. Luman ang araw ng walhagin pagsinta, buhay langit sa pilit mo. Ang higaya ng pagkay mga akin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Simula noon hanggang ngayon, isa ang naging layon. Magkaisa at magpuklod, kagitingan ay marugdon. Tumayo tayo mula sa hamon ng nakaraan, niyapos ang pag-anim na umaandar. Pinangako sa puso at paniniwala, ang ginhawa para sa kabataan. Bangsamoro ay tagumpay, bunga ng pawis, sugo at buhay. Kapayapaan, katarungan, ay atin ng nakamtan. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, pagpalain Bangsamoro. Bangsamoro, Bangsamoro, lagi kang mamahalin. Walang pipigil sa damdamin, mga pangako'y tutuparin. Habang buhay kami sa'yo'y magpapatay, mananatili sa puso't isipan. Ang kahapong humimlay na nagbuwis ng buhay, nasa piling na ng may kapal. Bangsamoro ay tagumpay, bunga ng pawis, sugo at buhay. Kapayapaan, katarungan, ay atin ang nakamtan. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, pagpalain Bangsamoro.
Let us all bow our heads and place ourselves in the most holy presence of the Lord. Almighty Father, who has given us this good land for our heritage, we humbly beseech you that we may always prove ourselves worthy and mindful of your favor and glad to do your will. All-powerful and ever-living God, in your mercy and compassion, forgive our sins and look with favor upon us as we pray for our country, the Philippines. Please accord divine insights to our leaders, especially those who are tasked with the noble duty of ensuring just and lasting peace for the nation and for all Filipinos. Bless all the government employees with good health, wisdom, integrity, and truthfulness. Lord, please be in our midst as we come together as your body to lift up our motherland and our public servants. Please defend the vulnerable and the voiceless, and bring justice to those who have suffered injustice. Realign and unify your people in your Son, Jesus Christ, who is the author and protector of our faith. Grant our country, the Philippines, peace, healing, unity, and prosperity, and bring about the transformation of our nation. May you be pleased with us today and all the days of our lives. Amen.
Amen.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Aming mahal na Allah, kami po ay humihingi na gawing matagumpay ang pagtitipon na ito para sa kapakanan ng lahat ng mamamayang Pilipino. Tulungan mo, Allah, ang ating Pangulo, ating Chief Minister ng BARM, upang harapin ang upang gampanan ang kanilang tungkulin tungo sa kapayapaan at harapin ang lahat ng balakid ng tagumpay. Aming mahal na Allah, alam namin na marami kaming pagkukulang. Kailangan namin ay yung gabay at patnubay. Alam namin na marami kaming magpagkakamali. Kailangan namin ang iyong kapatawaran. Tulungan mo po kami upang maging matatag aming paninindigan, upang harapin ang lahat ng hamon ng buhay, pagsubok, at mairaos ang aming mga hangarin para sa mamamayang Pilipino at sa Bangsamoro. At patuloy ang paghahanap ng kapayapaan, masagana at tahimik na pamumuhay ng lahat, lalo na sa mga bangsamorong matagal nang naghihintay ng kanilang katahimikan ng kanilang buhay. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
You may now take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today for the 17th meeting of the National Government-Bangsamoro Government Intergovernmental Relations Body. May we request Secretary Amina Pangandaman, Co-Chair of the National Government Intergovernmental Relations Body, for a welcome message.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good afternoon to all of you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First and foremost, I would like to warmly and respectfully greet the presence of our beloved President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. at our 17th Intergovernmental Relations Body meeting today. On behalf of the whole IGRB, together with my co-chair, Minister Moagher Iqbal, I welcome you, Mr. President, and thank you for your presence, which testifies to your unwavering support for the development agenda of the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. Saksi po ako sa pagmamahal at pagbibigay nyo ng importansya sa BARM at sa buong Mindanao. Since day one, you have given the IGRB your full support and unrelenting commitment towards peace process and achieving inclusive growth for BARM. Testament to this is the recent signing of the administrative order constituting a steering committee for the commemoration of the 650th anniversary of Philippine Muslim history and heritage, recognizing the important role of Muslim Filipinos in shaping our history and heritage. Wala pa pong isang taon ay napirmahan na po ito. As a proud Muslim and a member of this esteemed body, I can honestly and proudly say that the efforts at developing BARM under Bagong Pilipinas are bearing fruit. We have come a long way from activating all 7 mechanisms of the IGRB in less than a year to continuing efforts to establish regional offices in BARM. And today, we are also signing a memorandum of understanding on the takaful or Islamic insurance between the Ministry of Finance and Budget and Management and the Insurance Commission. All these efforts are directed at making Mindanao a shining example of peace and development in the Philippines. Thus, we will not leave our future vulnerable to threats that will undermine the developments that we have painstakingly pushed. We must not forget that democracy requires solidarity. It means that as we strive for a better future for our country, we, a nation united, despite religious differences, are all in this together. We subscribe to the profound idea of a bagong Pilipinas, as envisioned by President Bongbong Marcos, where solidarity transcends partisan divides and mobilizes citizens from all walks of life to engage actively in pursuit of common goals. We support the ideals of Bagong Pilipinas that embody the principles of excellence, innovation, and progress, and serve as a beacon of hope and a catalyst for transformation. Mr. President, with your able leadership and guidance, rest assured that we will continue to endeavor to turn Mindanao from a land of promise into a land of promises fulfilled. Wabillahi taufiq walidaya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Secretary Pangandaman. May we now request Minister Mohager Iqbal, Co-Chair of the Bangsamoro Government Intergovernmental Relations Body, for his welcome message.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Excellency President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., Honorable Chief Minister Ahud Balawag Ibrahim, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This year marks the 10th anniversary of the signing of the Comprehensive Agreement on the Bangsamoro. And what better way to start it than with one of the most active and results-bearing innovations of the Bangsamoro peace process, the Intergovernmental Relations Body, being graced by the presence of both the Chief Minister of the Bangsamoro and the President of the Republic of the Philippines, alongside with the institutions that lend their support in its establishment and continued strengthening the Senate of the Philippines, the House of the Representatives, and the Bangsamoro Parliament. We have definitely come a long way in the implementation of the peace agreement. The strides we have made through the effective and productive collaboration of the national government and the Bangsamoro government as we arrive at solutions to challenges of intergovernmental relations is a testament to the unflinching commitment of our principals, the Chief Minister and the President, as well as all those involved in ensuring the success of this political solution to the decades and even generations-long armed conflict. While in many parts of the world, the most seasoned of political leaders are scrambling to end the wars in their midst, we in the Philippines and in the Bangsamoro are reaping the fruits of our sincerity, mutual esteem, and determination to make the lives of our people better. What seemed unthinkable and what amounted to bureaucratic nightmares are now realities that have become normal and par for the course of the Bangsamoro governance. All the turnover and transfer of offices, assets, and powers, all the delineation of authorities, all the tracing out of issues down to the level of detail that now enables an increasing exercise of jurisdiction by the Bangsamoro government towards the fulfillment of its status as a genuinely autonomous political entity is being realized left and right. Certainly, there is more to do. We cannot rest on our laurels yet. While we have arrived at compromises on more controversial and seemingly insurmountable differences, those that remain for the discussion are equally challenging, not in terms of technicality, but also because they strike at the heart of our people's quest for self-determination. For example, the management of Hajj, or the holy pilgrimage to Mecca, Saudi Arabia, which is a sacred obligation of all Muslims and which our communities hold dear, has not been properly taken care of. It is due to adversities experienced in the past by our pilgrims that we earnestly hope that the Bangsamoro government will manage the Bangsamoro pilgrims to Mecca, Saudi Arabia, starting this year. Another important issue that we have discussed is the consultation process for the selection of the regional director for the region's police, which touches on the internal security of our homeland. These are matters that we are looking forward to resolve as soon as possible time in the IGR body. There may be other issues of paramount consideration, but for as long as we remain committed to the faithful implementation of the CAB and the Bangsamoro Organic Law, big happenings are underway, leaving the crucial ones more time to brew. We take comfort in the fact that these and many other issues, with the guidance of the President and the Chief Minister, will likewise be resolved and will also be par for the course for Bangsamoro governance. That is why we only have deep appreciation for the presence of your excellencies in this 17th IGRB meeting. We hope this display of moral support gives the boost that we need to fast-track discussion on critical issues here in the body. Again, welcome to the IGRB, and may this historic gathering, the first in the history of the body, bringing only good things for the Bangsamoro and for the country. Thank you, and wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Minister Iqbal. May we invite Chief Minister Ahud Ibrahim for his special message.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My courtesies to His Excellency Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines. Members of the IGRB, headed by its co-chairpersons, Secretary Amina Pangandaman and Minister Muhajir Iqbal, fellow public servants, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon to everyone. It is utmost pleasure and pride that I speak before you on this 17th meeting of the National Government Bangsamoro Government Intergovernmental Relations Body. History of the Bangsamoro people, we recognize the huge leap we have made from where we started to where we find ourselves now. Over the past 5 years of the BARM's existence, we have made remarkable progress in our collective pursuit for a united, enlightened, self-governing, peaceful, just, and morally upright and progressive Bangsamoro. We have been steadfast in improving the lives of all those living in the autonomous region, with concerted efforts aimed at bridging the gaps across sectors in the areas of education, the economy, social services, and health. Our commitment to moral governance underpins our optimism in sustaining the robust and positive momentum required to safeguard the dividends of the peace process. And we owe the accomplishment we see today to the productive partnership between the national government and the Bangsamoro government, facilitated through the Intergovernmental Relation Body. Indeed, this is the perfect forum to continue our noble work and advance our shared mission of peace and development in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the members of the Intergovernmental Relation Body and all other IGRB mechanisms for their decided commitment and dedication to preserving the relative peace we all enjoy in the southern Philippines now. This year is the last full term of the extended transition period. As we enter this stretch, it is imperative that we fast-track all pending work and beat the deadlines we have set without compromising on the integrity of the hard-won peace agreement. The paramount objective for the Bangsamoro government remains the establishment of an autonomous region that is functional, ready, and thriving in an ever-changing and competitive society. As we convene today, I am confident that we can leverage this 17th meeting to find mutually beneficial answers to issues and concerns that we confront as one institution and one republic. Through this meeting, let us continue writing the chapters of our story, a story of determination and hope in chartering our political future that is defined by prosperity and peace, and preserve our historical identity and ancestral rights. Let us steer towards our overarching aspiration of an empowered, cohesive, and ever-growing and adaptable Bangsamoro, in alignment with the national government's vision for a bagong Pilipinas. Rest assured of our unwavering partnership and commitment, inshallah. Shukran wa billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Chief Minister. At this juncture, may we again request Budget Secretary Amina Pangandaman to introduce our guests of honor and speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much, Secretary Amina Pangandaman, for your introduction. Please take your seats. The Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity, Secretary Charlie Galvez Jr., Senator Lauren Legarda, the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao Chief Minister, Minister Ahud Ibrahim, Basic, Higher and Technical Education Minister Mohager Iqbal, the Deputy Chief Minister Ali Sulaiman, esteemed members of the Bangsamoro government, fellow workers in government, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today, I join you, brothers and sisters, in the observance of the Laylatul Isra wal Miraj, or the night journey and ascension of Prophet Muhammad into heaven, at a period in his life when he was facing intense hardship. This meeting of the National Government and Bangsamoro Government Intergovernmental Relations Body, or IGRB, the sixth under my administration, and the first meeting for this year, reaffirms our shared commitment not just to peace, but to peace with progress. It builds on the gains of the past, fueled by mutual trust, guided by lessons learned, and inspired by the many wins which give us the confidence that our shared vision for the Bangsamoro will be fully realized. That we have been pursuing our commitments with urgency is shown in the activation of all the 7 mechanisms of the IGRB in less than 2 years. We are acting with dispatch, not because of the deadlines that we have set for ourselves, but because the people battered by war for years should not be denied their destiny to live in peace. The IGRB discussions, I understand, were frank and forthright. And that, my friends, is how peace is forged, through the honest exchange of ideas. That is also how peace is made durable, by allowing all parties to speak with candor. This democratic hallmark of finding common ground through consensus, not conflict, is what also led to the rich harvest of Bangsamoro enacted laws. I congratulate the Bangsamoro Transitional Authority for passing the Bangsamoro Administrative Code, the Bangsamoro Civil Service Code, the Bangsamoro Education Code, the Bangsamoro Electoral Code, the Bangsamoro Local Governance Code. For these are the major pillars in strengthening the rule of law upon which peace is founded. These will be the institutions to which you will hold fast as you build your government and you bring our people to progress. I would even venture to say that Bagong Pilipinas is incomplete without a Bangsamoro rising along within it. At meron nga tayong mga bagong programa upang makamit natin lahat ng tunay na kaunlaran at kapayapaan para sa Bangsamoro. The peace we are enjoying has not only won the hearts of our people, but recognition around the world. Last November, we signed and exchanged diplomatic notes with Prime Minister Fumio Kishida of Japan on the non-project grant aid for the acquisition of $6.8 million worth of construction equipment for road network improvement and disaster quick response operation in BARM. In July last year, we signed the guidelines of the joint award of petroleum service contracts and coal operating contracts in BARM. This is one of the many activities that will guarantee an important kind of security for BARM, and that is energy security. Because the painful truth is that a politically empowered people living in darkness are not fully empowered at all. What I have mentioned are on top of the continuing engagements of the United Nations, of JICA, the European Union, on programs that strengthen governance institutions, public services, and financial administration. Another feather in your cap is the success of the Bangsamoro Board of Investments in generating 3.3 billion pesos worth of investments in the last 3 months of 2023, which will employ 1,927 workers. And I am sure these are just a few entries into your thick catalog of achievements. They just highlight the things that matter most to our people, for whom we are walking the hard but high road to peace. Because peace is neither found in the documents that we exchange, nor in the elegant prose of our agreements, nor in the minutes of these meetings. Peace to our people is found in jobs created, schools opened, farms irrigated, new hospitals opened, roads constructed, businesses launched. To us, there is only one true peace when the bloody tally of war is replaced with a scoreboard of development. And that scoreboard shows that peace has won and the war is over. The preparations we have made will be tested in May 2025, when we will hold the very first elections for the BARM Parliament. Giving the vote to the people to choose their leaders is the logical succession, evolution, to the grant of self-rule to your land. I urge all of you, and we will be by your side, to make this very historic election, this very historical and important event a success. Let us show the world that it is peaceful and it is credible. On this, let me be blunt, that perhaps we must remind ourselves that we are now operating under different rules and that we cannot allow forces outside of the democratic process to deviate our dreams from our aspirations from a democratic process. Let us not allow even one single voter to be disenfranchised by violence, by intimidation, or by bribery. That is the job we have in front of us. And after the elections, it will be a new chapter for BARM. I face the future with optimism. What gives me hope is the belief that you have prepared well. You are right. You are ready. And so this early, let me commend the peacekeepers who are here for their untiring spade work, for building out of the ashes of war, the magnificent edifice of peace that is BARM, building it brick by brick. And as we mark this historic day, let us never forget the debt that we owe to those who perished during the long night from all sides, brothers all, combatants and civilians, whose blood nourished the land so peace can finally bloom. But above all, we owe this to our children, to our grandchildren, that the horrors and the harrows of the past must never visit them again. That as brothers and sisters united under one nation, we can forge a better future in a kinder society, where opportunities reward hard work, dreams can come true, and peace with justice will reign. A stronger BARM means a stronger Mindanao. A stronger Mindanao. A stronger Mindanao means a stronger Philippines, bringing us closer to achieving our agendas. I congratulate you once again. I thank you, and I wish you all the best in all your endeavors. Mabuhay ang BARM, mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you, Mr. President, for that inspiring message. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. May we request our Bangsamoro Government IGRB members to please come on stage. National Government IGRB official, please stand by. national government IGRB officials, please stand by and proceed near the stage. Thank you, Bangsamoro Government, IGRB members. Please exit to your right. May you please call on stage the national government IGRB officials. IGRB Joint Secretariat, please stand by.
Thank you. Please exit to your right. May we call on stage the IGRB Joint Secretariat? Honorable members of the Philippine Congress and the Bangsamoro Parliament, please stand by. Again, may we call on the honorable members of the Philippine Congress and the Bangsamoro Parliament. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Honorable members of the Philippine Congress and the Bangsamoro Parliament, you may now go on stage. Thank you. Please exit to your right. That concludes our program. Thank you, Mr. President, for gracing the 17th meeting of the National Government-Bangsamoro Government Intergovernmental Relations Body.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. May we request everyone to please remain on their places until the President has left the venue. Thank you everyone. That concludes part 1 of this event. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagdalo.